Hey there, how's it going today? Welcome back to another great episode of Review Sesh. If you've been here before, I really do appreciate you coming back to visit me. And if you haven't been here before, give me just one moment. Let me tell you a little bit about who I am and what I do. So my name's Mike, and what I do is I review federally legal hemp products and devices. So it doesn't really matter whether it's a consumable product of any kind or whether it's a functional device of any type. We're going to be looking at all of that stuff on this channel. I really do hope you enjoy the content that I'm making for you. So guys, if you saw one of my last videos, you know that I'm going to be slowing things down a little bit, but that does not mean that I'm going to be stopping. We're keeping this train running, and we're going to be moving forward. And today we've got an unboxing. I've got an interesting piece of glass here that some of you guys may have seen around, and I'm really excited to get into it and try it out. Real quick though, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kick it back to the previous me, and he's going to go ahead and he's going to reiterate a little bit about what it is that we're doing on this channel, and he might even be able to explain a little bit about what THCA is, if there are any of y'all who are still unfamiliar, unsure, or on the fence about what that is. And then after that, we're going to be getting right into this unboxing. Alright, as you guys know, I review federally legal hemp products and devices on this channel. And some of these products have THCA in the name. And THCA is one of those things that has an awful lot of people confused right now. So if you're one of those people that's confused, give me just one moment. Let me explain a little bit. I might be able to educate you a little bit about what THCA actually is. And THCA stands for tetrahydrocannabinolic acid. And it's the naturally occurring compound found on all hemp plants everywhere. Basically, it's the precursor to what we know now as Delta 9, THC. All right. So, in and of itself, though, guys, THCA is not psychoactive. You're not going to go out and eat a piece of a hemp plant and get any elevated effects. It does not work like that. It first has to undergo a process called decarboxylation. And decarboxylation may sound like a fancy chemistry word, and it's because it is, but it's very simple in principle. And it simply means application of heat. So it doesn't really matter whether it's environmental heat, just the heat of the sun, it's a hot day outside, or, we're applying some artificial heat with some flame or with an electronic heat source like I like to use. We are decarboxylating that THCA molecule, and it's dropping that A right off the end of that molecule chain, and it's leaving you with good old-fashioned THC. So, guys, I want to be very clear on this. For all intents and purposes, the THC that everybody that you've ever spoken to or has ever spoken about before this, before 2018, they have been referring to THCA, the naturally occurring compound found on the plant. All right? Very clear about that. It is basically the same thing everybody's always spoken about. But the great thing is, since 2018 in the federal farm bill, we can get all these things to our doors. We don't have to go out and, you know, deal with strange people at odd times of night, potentially go out and, waste our time at the least and risk our safety at the worst. Now we just get it mailed to us, and when you get your packages in the mail, you're going to be getting something like this. This is a notice to law enforcement and the postal service, and it just dictates what is in the package, and it does list the applicable sections of the 2018 Farm Bill that the things in the package are covered under. Very important to hold on to these guys. You don't want to get rid of these right now. They pack flat. Just hold on to them. There's no reason to throw these out at this moment. For the foreseeable future, hold on to these and hold on to any COAs or certificates of analysis that you may have with your products. All right? All right, guys. So with that out of the way, what we're looking at today is something you may have been seeing around. We're looking at the Cobra glass piece from oolvv Glass. This is new. I believe this is the blue one. This is going to be pretty interesting. It's all borosilicate glass, and it's got an interesting mouthpiece right here. It's not open completely at the top. It has actually got a little slit there. So it's got an interesting way of hitting it. So we're going to open it up real quick, and we'll be trying it out for you. I am really interested in this. I love glass pieces that have centered down stems that are just center on the piece, right down the middle. I really do prefer that. So I'm really excited about this packaging. Pretty standard slip cover for the box. And the box magnetic clasp and side open. And I'm going to put it down here so I don't mess nothing up. Get into it. Ooh, there we go, guys. Ooh, that is a hefty filling piece, too. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Got a little dude on the bottom. Cobra. Really, really interesting. There's a little mouth piece right there. See how it's sealed up top? Just got that little slit right there. This is going to be very nice. Comes with our little standard bowl. We might be using this, but bowl with it, but you guys know that I do prefer vaping. So I am going to be trying it. Vaping. Real quick though, I'm going to take a cut right here, and I'm going to go get some water in this thing, and then we're going to come back, and I'm going to try it out. Really, really nice looking piece. I'm going to give it a try, and then we're going to check out the back of the box and read over the specs a little bit and see what we can find out about it. Hang tight. We'll be right back. All right, guys. So I'm back, and I've got some water in this thing. Very, very nice piece. Very clean looking piece. I really like the aesthetics of it. This is right up my alley, not gonna lie. This is really nice. Function is right there. Really nice function. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try this with the One Hit Wonder, and then I'm gonna burn a bowl, combust a bowl for you, so you can see the function in both. Oh yeah, that is really good. That is really good. Oh wow, the function of this, guys, it's wonderful. I think what I like most about it though is the aesthetics. It looks like some kind of a abstract sculpture or something, but it's got that center down stem that I really prefer. So yeah, it's nice. Mm. And what I'm hitting here is some, I think it's some New York sour diesel. I'm not sure where it come from, but very, very nice. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and combust something. Grab a lighter so you guys can see the function combusted. And yeah, we might be returning to this piece a little bit later on. I've got more stuff coming for glass maintenance and care and things like that coming up. So make sure you have that bell icon clicked so you get notified when I got those videos coming up. And eventually you'll see this in part of the glass care and maintenance video, though I believe it'll probably be one of the easier pieces to keep clean. It's a fairly simple, um, yet aesthetically pleasing design. I like it. Mm. It definitely does what it's supposed to do, guys. And I really do like, if I put that down, I don't feel like that's going to turn over or anything like that. That's a very, very nice center of gravity on it. And yeah, it feels very secure. I'm not going to have to worry much about this at all. Very, very nice. Whew. I do not normally combust, guys. That's a different one for me. But for the size of the piece that it is, for as small as it is, and it is a fairly small piece, guys, the amount of water this thing holds, that doesn't seem like a lot, but it's more than enough for perfect functionality. Really, really, really good. I'm one of those kind of guys that I fill it up to just over the top of where the percolator is, and then everything else is dry. And eventually I might wind up just running the thing dry. But the actual function of it, lots of percolation down here. A lot of little percolation slits. Really nice piece. Ooh. So, yeah, I've been seeing this around for a while, guys, and I really like what I'm seeing. It's a borosilicate glass. Obviously, it has an elegant design. Airflow and percolation that's as much percolation as you can get into that space, I think, than as you need to. Yeah, fairly large water capacity. I feel like it's going to be, yeah, it lists here sturdy and durable. And yeah, I mean, it's this is a heavy piece of glass, guys. This is not thin glass. This is very heavy, and I like it. I like it a lot. Very nice. All right, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this little unboxing of the oolvv Cobra. Um, this is the blue one. It comes in blue and green. Very, very nice. Very nice. I'm quite pleased with it. Very, very, very sturdy sitting down. I don't feel like it's going to be one of those that turns itself over at all. So I'm going to keep using it, and we'll come back to it at some point, guys, and I'll let you know what I think. Maybe a couple, 2 or 3 weeks from now, and you probably see it in other videos coming up. Some of my reviews will probably have this in it. Anyway, guys, hope you're all doing well. Like I say, I am slowing things down a little bit for my own health, for my own well-being. However, I am not giving up. I'm not going to be putting the stops on anything. Um, things have been very interesting, to say the least, in the past few weeks. Very interesting. I've been ill. I've been very, very ill. I've not felt well at all over the past 2 weeks or so, and haven't been able to shake it. Yes, but I'm just now starting to get back with it and get my energy back, and hopefully I can keep from overdoing it, keep from overextending myself too far this time, and with the help of some good friends and some very supportive family, I plan on continuing to, make great content as often and consistently as possible, guys. I do appreciate you guys being here. Several of you sent well wishes after my last video, and I'm so grateful to have you guys with me. It means a lot to know that people out there, do genuinely care. And thank you all very much. I'm going to be endeavoring to get my stuff together and bring you guys more great content as often as possible within reason. I don't think I'll ever get back to doing daily videos. Daily is a little bit too much, and it was getting to a point where that was all I was doing every day. And I got to mix things up a little bit, guys. I can't live on content creation alone, you know what I mean? So I've got to, still maintain my own health and my own stuff at home. But anyway, I digress. If you guys are interested in this, there is a link on my campsite.bio. You can find that link in my profile page. And yeah, check this out, guys. This is really interesting. This is one of the cooler pieces of glass. It's a non-traditional design, and that's what I really like about it. It's non-traditional. I showed this to somebody before I received it, and they're like, well, how do you hit it? Because they thought that there was a hole up here. They didn't realize that the hole was right here. So very, very nice. I'm going to continue enjoying this, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I want you guys to keep staying lifted, keep staying blessed, and I will talk to y'all very, very soon. Have a good one. Peace.